My name is Jody and I am addicted to Marketplace. If you are as addicted as I am, and I know some of you are, I love looking at jet skis on Marketplace. Of course, I'm into the Polaris fuel injected models for sure. Scrolling through here, I found a deal. So this is the one I found. Immediately when he posted it, I started to message him and looked, and it was pending already. So I'm like, well, somebody's already bought it. But I saved it, and I noticed that like a month later, it was still on there. And so I just took a shot at messaging this guy. It looked almost as like it's too good to be true, but a double trailer with 2 jet skis, and it looks like he even has got one of them running. So I took a shot at messaging him October 30th, and he actually responded and said that he did not sell them, but he forgot to remove the listing. Evidently, people was blowing his phone up, and he was trying to sell the trailer and told them the jet skis basically were free. And evidently, people that were messaging him did not know anything about these skis. And for some reason, I don't know why, but nobody jumped on it and bought them like they probably should have. And so I messaged him, and he came back to me. And I offered him, because it's a long way, it's 3.5 hour, almost 4 hour drive to Anderson, South Carolina from Limeville, Alabama. Evidently, he did a fencing job for a customer, and they had to use the money that they were going to pay him for something, I guess more important, something else, something came up. And so the customer paid him by giving him this trailer and 2 skis. So his intent was to take the skis off and use the trailer for something, but he ended up getting another trailer and didn't have a need for this. So it just sat in his yard, and he just didn't take it off of Marketplace, just left it on pending. And so when I messaged him, I told him $750 is more than a fair price for what you're offering. And I offered him $500, and he did not take $500, but he did say that he could do $600. And so I said, I'll take it. And so no matter what the skis looked like, I was going to go get them. And so I came with $600, left out early in the morning on it would have been a Saturday morning. Today's Sunday, so it'd been yesterday. And took off, went up there, and picked those skis up. And I am absolutely in shock of how good a condition they are in. And so anyway, I'm going to show you the skis now. Right, this is Jason, and I just picked up these 2 Polaris Virage jet skis, 2004 model, I think, 3 or 4, something like that. Let's see, look on the 2003s, both of them. So from where in South Carolina?
Anderson, South Carolina.
Anderson, South Carolina. So I'm headed back to Alabama with them now. What's today's date?
The 9th.
November 9th of 2024. So this spring coming up, you'll see these things on the lake, and we'll have a video of them getting fixed. Both of them still have the bucket. Can't believe it. Letting my tractor run for a little bit to charge the battery. Right now I just got a hitch on it, but it's got a 3-point. I'm gonna put a drawbar on it eventually so I can haul these trailers around. Anyway, I got the skis at the house and fixing to start doing a general overview on them. Several things I've noticed about these skis so far that is a good sign. The serial number 304 and then 305. And from looking in the bilge, everything looks completely intact. Nothing is out of sorts, unplugged. Everything is there and in good shape. Just dirty, but I can clean that up. And they were last registered in 21. Both oilers are still intact, so that's a good sign. They both also were bought at the same time at a marina near Lake Hartwell in Anderson, South Carolina, so they only saw fresh water. I do want to thank all of you guys that have subscribed to my channel. I do appreciate that. A lot of these videos have gotten quite a lot of views. I hadn't done this yet, but I'm going to today. A lot of people have reached out to me with questions about these fuel injected models. I tried in the comments to put my phone number, and that didn't work. YouTube rejected that. So if you need to call me to ask questions about the Genesis, Virage, MSX fuel injected models, the direct injection models, feel free to give me a call. Please do not call me if you have general questions about other jet skis. I do not know the answer. Ask someone else that's more qualified than I am. But you can call me if you need to at 770-687-1531, and I'll try to be as helpful as I can and answer any questions that I can. So what am I gonna do with these two skis? Got a good deal on them, and I know I'm gonna be able to make a good bit of money this spring and have a lot of fun with them. So the first thing I'm gonna do is clean them up a little bit. I'm not gonna go into detail, I'm not gonna detail them out, but I'm gonna get all the leaves off of them and just get some of the mildew off. Once I get it up to the shop, I'm gonna remove the plugs, put a little bit of 2-cycle oil in the cylinders, and then turn the PTO shaft by hand just to make sure the impeller is not bound. Then I'm gonna disconnect the fuel pump connector, put a battery in it, and crank it over to test for compression and spark, just to make sure the engines are healthy. If they are, I'm going to remove the old fuel, pull the tank up into the bow, remove the fuel pump housing, and secure the fuel pressure regulator to make sure that it is attached properly. And then I'm sure I will find parts that need to be replaced, things that need to be repaired, and I will get to those then. I'm gonna film some of that, and so there'll be videos throughout this winter. This will be my winter project. So I'll be posting other videos as we go along with getting these skis on the water. I appreciate you watching this video. Maybe this is good therapy for your marketplace addiction.